Hi sweets, in today's video I'm gonna use the Naked palette because Urban Decay discontinued or is going to discontinue this palette, and this was the first palette that I bought as a professional makeup artist. When I started, everybody was raving about the entire Urban Decay Naked collection, and everybody said that if you wanted to be a great makeup artist, you definitely need to have all of them in your kit, because the number 3, if I'm not mistaken, is the one that we baptized to brides, and this one, it was for your regular clients. I really wanted to do a couple of looks in memory of it. I'm trying a new foundation. I'm gonna link the video below of the foundation that I'm using, and so far I'm in love with it. Without any further ado, we are gonna start with the eye look.
I'm gonna start this eye look with the color Naked using the brush that the palette brought with it, and I'm doing this in tapping motions. Then I went with my Linda Halber 304 brush to help me blend the color. Then I used the color Dark Horse with the same brush of the palette to apply it in my outer corner. Then I used the color Smug with the same brush and I applied it in the half of my mobile lid. Then I went with the color Half Bake, and this one I applied it in the inner part of my eye towards the middle of it to meet the color Smug with the same brush that the palette brought. Then I went with the color Buck with my Linda Halber 304 brush to give a little more definition to this look. Then I used the color Creep with the brush 300 from Linda Halber to draw kind of a liner to help me blend the lash line of my falsies. And I took advantage of this, and with the color Creep as well with my Linda Halber 303 brush, I apply a little bit in my outer corner to give a little more definition to this eye look. Then from my bottom part, I went with the color Dark Horse with my Ivy Beauty crease brush, and I applied it in the third quarter of my eyes from my outer part towards my inner part. And then I went with the color Half Bake to end my bottom lashes, and to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone I went with the color Virgin.
I finished my entire eye look and I really love how my eyes look right now. I have applied mascara and a falsies from Pure in the style Diva. Last thing that we're missing is a lipstick, and I'm gonna go with the NYX Lingerie in the color, it says LIPLI 23rd. As always, first I do my cupid's bow, then the sides, now the sides.
To make my lipstick pop, I apply a little bit of Half Naked and CoverGirl Molten Girl.
So sweets, this is the first look. I'm gonna start look number 2. I have already applied the same products that I used for my first look, and I think that now I'm gonna do a kind of a
I'm gonna start with Buck, and I'm gonna use my Linda Halber 304 brush. I'm gonna apply it in my crease and I'm gonna blend it at the same time that I'm applying it. Then I'm gonna go with the color Hustle, and I'm gonna apply it with this brush that the palette brought. First I'm gonna tap it in my outer corner, then I'm gonna tap it in my inner corner, and I'm gonna apply a little bit all over my crease. Then to blend it, I'm gonna go with my Linda Halber 304 brush to help me disappear all the hard edges that I had from the previous shadow. Then to carve a little bit better this hollow space, I'm gonna go with the same concealer that I use, the Pure, and I'm gonna use my Linda Halber 305 brush, which is a flat application brush, and I'm gonna apply it and sharpen it a little bit more. Then with the same brush that the palette brought, I'm gonna use the color Sin, and I'm gonna tap it in the middle of this concealer, and then to help me blend the edges of this color, I'm gonna use the color Toast with the same brush to diminish these edges. Then for my bottom part, using my Ivy Beauty brush, I'm gonna apply the color Toast in the inner corner and in the outer corner, leaving a negative space in the center to apply the color Sin. Then to highlight my brow bone in my inner corner, I'm gonna go with the color Virgin. with my crown pencil brush.
The eye look is almost done, so what I'm missing right now is lips.
To outline my lips, I went with my NYX Lingerie Honeymoon, and to fill them, I went with my CoverGirl Molten Girl.
So this is look number 2. I tried to imitate what I had in my eyes and my lips, and I think I kind of got it, and I really like it. So let's go to look number 3. I'm gonna start the third look, and I'm gonna go, I think, with a smoky look.
I'm gonna start with Buck with my Linda Halber 304 brush, and I'm gonna apply it in my crease in a semicircle form. Then I'm gonna go with Hustle, and I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna apply it under the first shadow, and I'm gonna apply a little bit as well in my outer corner, and I'm gonna try to blend it a little bit. Then I'm gonna go with the color Creep using the same brush, but this time I'm gonna tap it in my mobile lid to get a little more pigment there. Then I'm gonna go with the color Naked with my ColourPop E2 and start blending the edges of the first 2 shadows that I applied. Then I'm gonna go with the color Hustle with the same brush, and then I'm gonna blend the edges of the last shadow. Now I'm gonna use the color Gunmetal with my Ivy Beauty crease brush, and I'm gonna apply it all over my bottom lashes. And to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone using my crown pencil brush, I'm gonna go with the color Virgin.
Eyes are done, and now we're missing lips, and I think I'm just going to line my lips and apply a little bit of a gloss, and I think I'm gonna stick to the same gloss that I have been using in the entire 3 looks. I'm gonna use this lip crayon from Bite Beauty. The color is Glaze. As always, I start with my Cupid's bow, then the sides, the bottom, first the center, then the sides. I'm gonna use my CoverGirl Melting Pout Glitz in the color 400 Golden Girl. So sweets, this is the final look of the 3 that I did using the Urban Decay Naked #1 palette. As I said in my introduction, since it's going to be discontinued, I thought that it was going to be a great idea to do a couple of looks in memory of it, and I think I'm guilty as charged because I stopped using it like almost everybody, because a lot of other palettes came in the market and we switched to use another ones. The quality of it is really good. The colors, you can use it almost at any time or point during the year. They aren't specifically for just for certain season of the year. In my opinion, I chose to use any color at any point of the year. So regardless of whatever the season we are, I use whatever. So I hope you liked the 3 looks. If you did, please give it a thumbs up to this video. If you want to get notified every time I upload a video, remember to press the notification bell. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.